go. Hi guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name's Ammo. Check out what we got on the desk today. This is my DR10 no prep drag racing car. Now, if you haven't seen the build video to this, be sure to check it out. I'll put a link just up here in the corner. I'll go through the full specifications and I'll rebuild this car with different gearing, obviously different wheels and tyre setup, and a fantastic body. I've also in that video included the build of this thing up here. Now this is a Losi 22S drag car, and we build that in the same video. So it's been a while and I've been waiting for some good weather. Now we've had some good weather here in the UK and I need to seize this opportunity to go out and pull some times. Now it's not often we get good weather here in the UK, so like I said, I'm going to seize the opportunity. I'm going to get out, I'm going to try and find some tarmac where I can physically get some power down and see what 10th scale quarter times I can pull with this. Now I'll probably will change the body for this run, I ain't gonna lie. Though as fantastic as this body looks, I absolutely love it. The idea with this body was not to run it and trash it, because I know I'm no pro. I'm just getting into it, like I said, just like some of you guys. I'm complete novice to it. So I'll put my practice shell on and we are going to go for some drag runs and let's see what sort of figures this beast can pull. So without further ado, let's get into some no prep drag racing. I'm here on location with my DR10 Super drag car. So this is a no prep drag car and this is the first time I'm going to be running it after I've completed all the modifications. So what I'm going to do first of all is swap this shell out, put my practice shell on, hook up the battery, hook up the GPS and get some runs in, and let's see what sort of times we can pull. So I'm running a 2S high voltage LiPo battery at 130 seats, a Gen 8 Redline series battery. So that's what I'm running in it. Obviously you guys know about all the gearing. If you've watched the previous video, you will see all the gearing modifications that I've done, and also the rear anti-roll bar is now on. We've got some nice sticky tires. These are the wider Proline reactions. We've got the billet wheels on there, as you can see, and we are going to put the original DR10 body on now, and that is my little practice body. And then over on the back you can see the Exotech carbon fiber rear wheelie bar. So let's give this a run up and let's see what sort of times it can pull at 132 feet. The weather today is quite good, to be fair. It's dry, it is overcast, but you are looking about 27 degrees. So it should be warm enough to hook up and get some power down. All right, so I have my GPS set up here. So I'm gonna click start on here for the distance at 132 feet. Just wait for that to start. There we go. It's starting, it's reading. Let's pull the first run and let's see what we pull. Bear in mind, this is on 2S. Whoa. Okay, sketchy, but hooks up a lot better than before. Any guesses? Comment below. Right, I'm going to stop that. Let's read. 34 mile an hour at 6.15. Wow, that's slow. That's mega slow. That's slower than before. Right, I'm going to have to try again. Right, I forgot to press record on that one. I just pulled a 3.41 at 38 mile an hour. I'm going to hit another run and let's see if we can get that down to the low threes. Right, going again. Hopefully this time I can record a low 3. Ready, steady, go. All right, went off a bit off course there. All right, let's see what that's pulled. It is tracking towards the right as well, so I should really sort that out. Read. Right, it's given me a 4 at 37 mile an hour. I know I've beaten that. I just showed it you, but I didn't record it. Right, I'm gonna go again. Right, all set. Right, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can pull this. Right, I'm hoping that's got it. Now, when there's two of you racing, it's a lot harder, it's a lot different. You've got to keep your side of the lane, so you can't cross lanes. If you cross lanes, you fail, etc. So there's a lot involved in that, to be fair. I'm just going to sort this tracking out whilst we're here, because it is veering off a little. Right, let's read. Oh yes, get in. 39 mile an hour at 3.31. Right, can we get that to flat 3? So all the way through any of these runs, I have not warmed up these tires, just so you guys are aware. So on this run, I'm going to give them a bit of a burn up. Right, and this time, hopefully we're going to get a good figure. Right, we're all set. Ready, steady, let's go. Nice, it seemed a lot quicker. It wheelied well. That wheelie bar really does come in handy. Alright, let's see what that's pulled. Come on, low 3. Even a 3. 3.2, right, at 40 mile an hour, so we are getting quicker and quicker. As you've seen, our first run was in the 6s, we've cut that down by half, 40 mile an hour. Can we get that to a 3-second flat, or maybe even a high 2? I don't know. Let's give it a go. Right, GPS all set. Right, let's see if we can pull this one in. Nice wheelie, a lot quicker. All right, turn it around, bring it back up. I should have pulled that, to be fair. That should have been a good run. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that's pulled a 3-second flat. I'll be well happy with that. All right, let's go. Oh, 330 at 40 mile an hour. So the speed's looking pretty impressive. It's that initial reaction I need to improve on. Okay, so we've got a 3.3 with a top speed of 39 mile an hour. So with a slower reaction time, we still got a good low 3 seconds. I'm wondering if I can pull in that 3-second mark or high 2s, or is it a case of I'm going to have to do some more adjustments. If you look at the graph there, you can see where I stop accelerating and you can see the speed still climbing. I need to see if I can pull that at a sharper line. Right, we're going to go for one more run before I start doing some modifications. Right, that's full throttle. Dust into the bottom of the road there. But this car, from where it came from as a stock car, it is a lot better. A lot better. Now let's read that. 3.35. All right, let's get a side view shot of this blowing down. Whoa. Right, no, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this with this car, but I'm having a bit of a hoon with it. Hell with it. It is what it is. And nothing wrong in having some fun, eh? This thing wheelies incredible. Just check this out. Now I know you're not supposed to be doing this for this, but whoa, drifting and all sorts. Alright, this needs a bit more attention to setting up. It should be going more of a straight line, to be fair, than what it's doing at the minute. So guys, comment below, let me know on where you can help me out get this car a lot quicker. Now I know another thing, you can put some glue down to prep the surface a little, but this is no prep. But a lot of people do use that sticky stuff on the tires just to pull them tires and get them to stick a lot better. So I guess something I can do, but I think I will revisit it again. But this was the first shakedown after the modifications, and I don't think it's done too bad, to be fair. I wanted 3 seconds. I got close enough, but yet so far. Now that was something different. Now, don't get me wrong, no prep drag racing. I've watched loads of videos on it, and sometimes videos are not as interesting as actually physically doing the hobby. So it's like sometimes people don't like watching crawling videos, but when you crawl, it's so much fun. And that's the same thing with drag racing, because it's repetitive and you think, yeah, there's only so much you can see a car going down. To beat your time consecutively, it is a buzz. You're getting quicker times, quicker reaction times, and it's an achievement. Now, I've sort of hit a brick wall, I ain't gonna lie. So this is obviously, like I said, the DR10, and I think it was 322 I got was the fastest run time, so low 3s. I was hoping to get in the high 2s. That would have been a massive achievement. But even after doing some tweaks, etc., tightening up the clutch a bit, loosening the clutch off, just trying different things, I couldn't beat that time. And that was the quickest I was getting this car to go. I did find that when I pulled the trigger, for the tyres to literally wind up is the only way I can put it, there was a little delay there. And I believe if I can get a quicker spool up time on that motor, I would run at least 0.5 of a second quicker. And that's a big thing when it comes down to, argument's sake, these sort of times. I reckon this car could run a 2.8 if I could get that reaction time a lot faster. Don't get me wrong, they spin up, etc., but the way they run is, for example, if I demonstrate, the car will roll and then shoot, where I just need it to shoot. I don't need that initial roll, I just want it to shoot. And that's what I'm struggling with this car. So I don't know, comment below and let me know, guys, because I know some of you out there do watch, well, a lot of you guys out there watch from the States, and in the States drag racing is pretty big. Guys, give me some tips, comment below and let me know some tips on getting this quicker on the stock setup. If it's a case of the stock setup is not suited to get this car any quicker, then I think it'll be time to pass this on to my daughter, because she's eager already to get into a bit of drag racing. She's already told me, I want to come out with you, Dad, and I want to get some quick times. So I might pass this on, obviously minus the shell, but I'll pass this on to my daughter, and it may be time to pull out the Losi 22S. Like I said, there's a huge difference in the motors. That's a 6600 kV motor, it's a 3300 kV motor, so that's going to spin up a lot quicker. And if it is the case, comment below and let me know that, Ammo, it is a case of you need to put better electronics in or a higher kV motor. I'll just run that, and let's see me pull some 2 seconds. And that's what I'm after, really. But nevertheless, it's been a fun journey. It's been incredible. And like I said, I just wish more people in the UK were into no prep drag racing. Now, a lot of people that are into drag racing in the UK, they're not into no prep. They're into, like I said, they literally run what you brung, is the way I can put it. Literally bring anything and everything, and let's see who's the quickest on 132 feet. And for me, that ain't really a fair sort of challenge, if that makes sense. You can just literally bring a fast speed car and off you go. And they're all 4-wheel drive, etc. I think the whole fun aspect in running no prep is getting them reaction times, making sure the car's straight, steering it in your own lane. Yeah, there's so much like going for it, rather than you just getting something like an infraction or limitless and just hooning. Anyone can do that. And yeah, you can get high 1 seconds. You can get 2 seconds, not a problem. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Do you reckon it's time I pull out the Losi 22S, or is it a case that I can improve this? If I can improve this, I will. If I can't, then I might, like I said, shift it over and literally pull the 22S out. Guys, if you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.